Why you think about nude? Cause you feel so rude. Think outside the box, then you like it. Hello, my name is Yappy Yappy Yo. 말투 멍청한데 몸매 sexy sexy yo. 그대야 black and yellow. 나의 늙어 뒤틀려버린 노래라. I don't need a man. 철학에 미친 독서관. 난 싸가지 없는 스토리에 무지 황당한 야유하는 완벽도. You treat me, you a liar. 발가벗 켜져버린 movie star. 별빛이 깨져버린 넌. 우리 볼품 없대도 망가진다 해도 다신 사랑받지 못한대도. Yes, I'm not. Baby, how do I look? Yeah, how do I look? Yeah, I lit down 나를 꼭 따따라따라. Ouch. 실례합니다. 여기 계신 모두한 작품을 기대어 셨다면 Oh, I'm sorry. 그딴 건 없어요. 안부는 저쪽 대주는 흥미 없는 정보. 그 팝콘을 던져도 덤덤. 행복과 반비례 평점. But 나의 정점 멋대로 낸 편견은 토할 것 같지. 별걸 바꿔줘버린 movie star. 저 부끄러울 게 없는 넌. 거리 불품 없대도 어쩌면 내게도 다시 사랑받지 못한대도. Yes, I'm not. Nude. Yes, I'm nude. Nude. I don't give a love. Baby, how do I look? Yeah, how do I look? Yeah, I did down 날 잊고 따따라따라. Baby, how do I look? Yeah, how do I look? Yeah, I did down 날 잊고 따따라따라. Yes, I'm nude. Yes, I'm nude. Now I draw a luxury nude. Why you think about nude? Cause you feel so rude. Think outside the box. 가고 말해. I think down 나의 nude. 아름다운 나의 nude. I'm born nude. 변태는 너야. Nude. Stay in the middle, like you a little. Don't want no riddle. 말해줘, say it back, oh say it out. 아침이 너무 멀어서 say it out.
훌쩍 커버렸어 함께한 기억처럼 널 보는 내 마음은 어느새 여름 지나 가을 기다렸지 all this time. Do you want somebody like I want somebody. 날 보고 웃었지만 do you think about me now? Yeah, all the time. Yeah, all the time.
I got no time to lose. 내 길었던 하루 난 보고 싶어. 라따따따 울린 심장. I got nothing to lose. 널 좋아한다고. 라따따따 울린 심장. But I don't want to
Stay in the middle, like you a little. Don't want no riddle. 말해줘, say it back, oh say it out. 아침은 너무 멀어서 say it out. I don't want to walk in this middle. 다 아는 건 아니어도 바라던 대로. 말해줘, say it back, oh say it out. I want you, so say it out. Not just anybody. 너를 상상했지 항상 다 있던 처음 느낌 그대로 난 기다렸지 all this time. I got nothing to lose. 널 좋아한다고. 라따따따 울린 심장. But I don't want to stay in the middle, like you a little. Don't want no riddle. 말해줘, say it back, go say it out. 아침이 너무 멀어서 say it out. I don't want to walk in this middle. 다 아는 건 아니어도 바라던 대로 말해줘, say it back, I'll say it out. I want you, so say it out.
Hello! Are you excited? I hope you're excited. Give me just a second. I need to pull something up on my Google. Okay, hold on just a second. Sorry about this. I'm just trying to get something pulled up real quick. This won't take long. I just want to make sure that I get everything. Let me type this in. Okay. I got it. I got it pulled up. Where is it though? Sorry, I'm trying to bring the warnings up on the screen so you can read those before we start. Okay, I have it pulled up. I'll give you a second to look at it. while I check the audio. Here we go. Here are the warnings for you. Just take a second to read these and make sure that you are okay and you agree that you are fine with watching this stream. And once we have all that done, then we'll move on to playing the game. Okay? Okay. So yeah, just make sure to read those. Thank you. Okay, hopefully you've gotten some time to read it. I'll give you a few more seconds. I'll give you a few more seconds to just read and make sure that you agree. You've read all of it, right? I know there's at least one person in here, so I'd like you, if you are my Discord friend, to DM me that you are okay with this. And, or if you're in the chat, just chat it so that I can make sure that you understand and that you're fine with this. I want to make sure that everybody gets out of the stream if they're not okay with the warnings. I will read it out to you. Doki Doki Literature Club is a horror game. Please do not take this lightly. Doki Doki Literature Club may not be suitable for you if you are affected by any of the following themes: depression, suicide, self-harm, and abuse. These themes are not merely suggested, but are often portrayed as realistically as possible and thus may disturb you as if they were real. Furthermore, the above list is not 100%. Okay, you get it? For those with extra concern with for their mental health, our recommendation of the safest approach is to avoid playing Doki Doki Literature Club. We trust that you have given your understanding of your own mental health. You are able to make the decision that is right for you. Thank you for your consideration and for staying safe. Everybody agree, right? I hope everybody agrees because we're gonna get started playing now. Of course, that does not mean that we are going to reach any parts of the game with this in it in this part of like this this stream. That's not what that means. We might have some, we might not, who knows? So yeah, just beware. And let's just get into this. Yay! Oh, where's my cursor? Where's my cursor? Hold on, give me. Hold on, let me see if I can fix this. Let me see if I can fix this real quick. Sorry. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Wait. Okay, it's back. Yay. Okay. Hello. Okay, so now that you read the warnings, I have read the warnings to you. Without further ado, let's get started. So we left off here. you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. So, for those who are new and don't know what the name is about, yesterday we had a little conflict about what name we should choose because we started yesterday. And so it was either stream or MC. So we combined them, stream MC. I will be calling myself MC. I will not be saying the name, but it's good to have it. So yeah, just so you know. Hi again, stream, and I said it. Okay. Hi again, MC. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everybody else was already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, MC. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take this seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. MC as always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. No, we are not. I thought we agreed that that is not going to be the name. Can you hear me all right? Is it glitching at all? I hope it's not glitching. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and MC can be good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Huh? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It makes me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off the scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh! I hear Sayori utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. Sorry, I'm bad at reading out loud. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Monica is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands. Hello. Oh, goodbye, I guess? I don't know. How'd you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She turns to the box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a book set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. Wait. Yeah. I get a closer look at the box set that she's admiring. Perfect Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, MC. Consider this lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Perfect Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking, animated, feminine poses. It's exceedingly... Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Huh? Why is that? I guess it would be easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particular bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's a bunch of friends in high school. About a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts. Is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? What? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, all of the hobbies to pick up from a manga. That's definitely one of the better ones. It's glitching. Somebody watching just said it was glitching. So I'm gonna do a quick audio check to make sure that it's not anymore. So give me like 2 seconds, okay? I just need to check something really quick. Really quick. Okay, it doesn't seem to be glitching anymore, so we're fine. To answer your question, no. I don't know why you would think that, but okay. Still, all of the okay. I'm gonna start reading again. For any new people, we did go through warnings in the beginning. So, just beware. Just beware. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Yes! I got it. I took a screenshot. Oh my gosh, this scene is so cute. Yes, ink. We've read on for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. Oh shoot! I forgot to turn the screen back on. Here, this is what we're doing. Sorry. This is what we're on. I'm sorry. You didn't miss a lot. This is what I screenshotted. You didn't miss a lot, as long as you could hear me read. Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? I took another screenshot. Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, huh? You still haven't grown out of that yet. Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Screenshot. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Nori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the... It's hard to express... Okay. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that, and being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Huh? Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though, you do look pretty cozy over there. Huh? Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but... Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Huh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow, so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay, who should I do first? Which one shall I do first? Hello, I need some help. What do I do? You guys are taking part in this as well. I'm gonna start a poll for this, okay? Since nobody's responding to me saying it. So, let me do an intermission. And then start a poll. Hello. Which poem do I read first? Sayori. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Sayori. Hello. Sayori. Natsuki. Yuri. Or Monica. Ask. Okay, I'm gonna check the votes now. Ooh, we only have 2 votes, so get voting. Ooh, we got 3. Yuri is winning. Let's see if we get any more. 2 votes won't get anywhere. Well, yeah. I'm waiting. Come on, we got 6 people. Let's get some votes. Let's get at least 1 more vote. One more, come on. Make sure to vote. Come on. Bum bum bum. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Ba-dum-ba. The chat's blurred. Oh yeah, I can fix that. Sorry. I was moving it so that it fit more. I'll just put it up here for now. I'm gonna check the votes. Still 3 votes? Oh my gosh, we need to get at least 1 more vote in. We need at least 4 votes so that we can make this a little bit more fair. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, or Monica? Who's it gonna be? Somebody can make it even, or Yuri will win. Okay. Come on, we need 1 more. 1 more vote. 1 more vote. Just 1. Just 1 more vote. Okay, I have an event list now, so now you can read all of the latest followers and stuff. Oh, it's fine. Okay, you know what? Oh. Okay. Since there are probably going to be no more votes, let's go ahead and... Oh no! What did I do? I did something. Oh. Okay, since nobody else is gonna respond, I guess we're gonna have to go ahead and end the poll. And Yuri is the winner. So we're gonna read Yuri's poem first, and then we'll do Monica second, and then we'll have a next poll for the next one. So let's go ahead and get... Oh no, my cursor, it's gone again. There we go. There we go. My cursor's back. Yuri first. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. By the way, we wrote this poem for Natsuki, so Yuri's not gonna like it. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. Hello, Peter. You're new? Hello. This is your first time? Congratulations. Maybe. Who knows? They can follow if they want. I guess that it might be after reading. Through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are a few specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. What's blurred? I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. The screen is blurred? How so? I can try to fix it if you tell me, what you mean by blurred. Is it hard to see? Or do you mean, it's just, completely not there? Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Whoa, that's hard to read. It might be your device, that might be the problem. Sometimes the device can change your experience. So, 390 subscribers. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. Ghost under the light. Oh my gosh, that's hard to read. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Okay. I don't understand it, but whatever. I'm so sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. Yeah, you do. I can't read it. So, why do you have to write in cursive? I suck at reading in cursive. Like, I can, but it's hard. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. I don't. I mean, it's nice to look at, but it's hard to read. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, this story isn't about a ghost at all, MC. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a little more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Okay, next is Monica, and then I'm going to host another poll where it's just Sayori and Natsuki, and whichever one wins, wins, okay? No fighting. Okay, so when I do the poll for Natsuki or Sayori, I'm going to leave for about 2 to 4 minutes, and I will turn on some music for you to listen to so that you don't get bored. But make sure that you vote. I'll read Monica's, and then I'm gonna go away for like 2 to 4 minutes so I can get a quick snack and go to the bathroom, and then we'll keep going. Hi MC. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or even things we can do better, I'm always listening. Oh, is it okay to hear? Can you hear me all right? Am I too far away from the mic? Because I'm kind of like I don't know. I'm just trying to like, I'm kind of like laying down, not laying down, like in my seat, like, I don't know, I'm not close to the mic. Is it okay? Hopefully it's okay. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, MC. We're all a little embarrassed we're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, MC. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So, take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Huh? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes, they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they were written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So, I can see why. So, I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while. Oh my gosh. It could take a while before I feel comfortable with doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try more new things. Oh my gosh. I'm getting mixed up. Okay, see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Hi, Ink. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. I did the wrong voice. Hole in wall. Ooh, this is kind of long. You're back? Yay, you're back. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrude. The letters are so close together, so it's kind of hard to read it, but that's fine. Okay. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Okay. Those letters are just really close together. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep, stretching forever into everything. The whole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not that type. I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten really pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. But the inspiration behind this, what was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if you know how to put it. Wait, did I read that right? I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of empathy recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay guys, I'm gonna do a poll. See which one you want, say or you're not key. And I'll be back in 2 to 4 minutes because I'm gonna go get a snack and go to the restroom. I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh, sorry, my iPad's echoing. Dang, my microphone picks up a lot. Can you still hear me all right? Ty, you gotta be kidding me. No way. Oh. Oh, looks like Sayori won. What do you have to say, Nosky voters? Well, Sayori won the vote. So, let's get back to the game, shall we? Sayori it is. This is a good poem, MC. Hello. Good, how are you? Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Yeah. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, MC. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? You don't get this? Okay, so basically, we wrote poems, and we're sharing them right now. So I'm about to read Sayori's poem. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Oh, you don't understand the game? Okay, so if you've never heard of this game, this is Doki Doki Literature Club. I'll put some warnings up on the screen for you. Here are some warnings on the screen. Please make sure that you read them. I'll give you a bit to read them, by the way. Just if you've never heard of the game, I want to make sure that you know the warnings in case anything happens. No, it is not a roleplay game. This isn't a roleplay game, this is a horror game. And here are the warnings that you mainly need to read. This is what it contains in the game. No, you cannot spoil. If you spoil, I will give you a 30-minute timeout. And I will have your message deleted. Basically just depression and abuse. That's like, and self-harm and suicide. So make sure that you know. I will list it. Oh my gosh, it won't let me type. Okay. I have the warnings pinned. Let's continue. Thanks, Sayori. Because it contains it. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. No, that's not what I mean. And I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Okay, the handwriting's not too bad. Let's read. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Guess what? What? I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or, how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Natsuki, the one I wrote the poem for. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Huh? Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when reading this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So, people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style won't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So, I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Don't expect that from the youngest one here. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. No fighting in the chat, please. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all, I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read I watch each of their expressions change. Sayori's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you can say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and MC did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Stream MC, and MC liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Huh? That's not what You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that MC appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And now... Huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who, I don't want to say this, magically grew a size bigger as soon as MC started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. MC, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. Hi, Apple! Oh my gosh. When was the last time you actually, like, watched my stream? Am I voice acting? I mean, not really. I'm just reading it. I'm just reading it. I'm not really voice acting. I mean, you can call it that if you want, but... Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all... Oh my gosh, what are you talking... Oh. Wow. What's the point in making all your poems so all convoluted? Oh gosh. Convoluted for no reason. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to leave. Oh my gosh, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her and see. Wait, There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. What the heck? What are you talking about? Okay, whatever. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste. You understand that, right, MC? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Moderator? Sure. Wait. Are you trying to give a timeout to someone? Is that why you want moderator? Also, guys, what should I do? I have 3 people. 3 people need to make a decision. What do you want to do? What should we do? What should I do, guys? What do you think? I mean, I do hate Yuri. So there's no way I'm choosing Yuri. I mean, I don't hate her. I just don't like her. So what's it gonna be? Oh my gosh, 2 more subscribers. Thank you. Okay, you're doing this on purpose. We have 1 Natsuki and 1 Help Me Sayori. Tiebreaker, anyone? Actually, it's not from the FNF mod. This is an original song by Dan Salvato. What's your opinion? What should we do? Natsuki or Help Me Sayori? Okay, so sadly we're not doing Sayori because... Oh wait! Actually we can, sorry. Okay, we'll do Sayori. Natsuki glares at me. Did I press the wrong thing? Oh. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Huh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? MC? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. Yeah, unless... Oh my gosh. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are you fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not gonna read that. Big and beautiful. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. This is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? Hold on just a second. Okay. I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little bit more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I did say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. MC, what about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. MC, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Okay, bye, Apple. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Huh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, MC, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Now we gotta write a poem. Okay, we're gonna try this, okay? What do you think? Ba. This one's hard. Yeah. Bouncy. I bet it's bouncy. Yay! Okay, this one's probably bunny. Valentine. Okay, this one. Whisper? Yay! Maybe romance? Nah. Party. This one's hard. Let's try spinning. Yay! I think fireflies is one. Wait, no, that's Sayori. Shiny? We'll try shiny. I feel like pink. Kiss. Melody. Peace. Hair. Boop. Blanket. Shopping. I'm writing for Natsuki. I'm writing for Natsuki. Fluffy. Ooh, I know this one's it. I'm leaning towards kitty. Let's try it. Yay! Email. I think Cheeks is one of them. Yeah? Let me think. Let's try puppy. Yay! Okay. We're gonna save it. And today, we finished yet another day. So, since we finish, I'm going to be ending stream now since it has been an hour. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you everybody who subscribed. I gained 4 subscribers. That's a lot. Well, like, for me, yeah, you get it. I'm gonna give you about 5 to 10 minutes to hang out, chat with people who are still in the chat. You know, I'm gonna play some music. Feel free to talk about whatever before I end stream. So yeah, you can stay and talk with other people, or you can leave. Bye.
Why you think about nude? Cause you feel so rude. Think outside the box, then you like it. Hello, my name is Yappy Yappy Yo. 말투 멍청한데 몸매 sexy sexy yo. 그럼 달려봐, can't 열어 날 밀고 뒤틀려버린 노래라. I don't need a man. 철학에 미친 독서관. 쌤맨맨 싸가지 없는 스토리에 모지 황당한 야유하는 관객들. You treat me, you a liar. 벌거벗 켜져버린 movie star. 별빛이 깨져버린 rom. 우리 볼품 어때도 뭐가 진다 해도 다시 사랑받지 못한대도. Yes, I'm mood. Yes, I'm mood. I'm giving love. Baby, how do I look? Yeah, how do I look? Yeah, 아리따운 날 입고 따따라따라. Baby, how do I look? Yeah, how do I look? Yeah, 아리따운 날 입고 따따라따라. Ouch. 실례합니다. 여기 계신 모두 한 작품을 기대하셨다면 Oh, I'm sorry. 그딴 건 없어요. 안 부른 저쪽 대주는 흥미없는 정보. 그 팝콘을 던져도 덤덤. 행복과 반비례 평점. But 나의 정점 멋대로 낸 편견은 토할 것 같니?